I'm taking out all of the veggies from the greenhouse, and we're doing what's called hardening off.
Okay.
And basically, when you have any sort of indoor seedling or even in your greenhouse, you need to acclimate your seedlings to the outdoors gradually before you just throw them out there, or else they will die of shock. So today we're just it's a windy day, which is pretty good because you want them to have access to airflow and wind, because it's kind of a controlled environment in there and they don't really get that.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be out here in the wind and in the direct sunlight. Plus it was over 100 degrees in there.
What?
Yes. It was like 104.
Well, it's because it's 90 outside right now.
Is it really?
No.
Okay.
But it's hot.
It's hot. So I'm going to water these, and I'm going to trim off that frostbite off of those.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to water them really well, and I'm going to let them sit out here for probably 2 hours today.
Okay.
And then tomorrow I'll take them back out, and I'll let them sit out for 3 hours. The next day I'll take them back out, and I'll let them sit out for 4 hours. And I'll just
You're
do that.
going to make sure that chickens don't come by?
Well, I'll be watching because I'll be working outside.
Okay.
But yeah, I need to be able to monitor them. But our tomatoes need to be staked because they are falling over.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the plan, and that's why everything's out. I still have some more, but I was distracted by the snakes.
Yeah.
To get out. That's why they're out here.
Okay, cool.
All right, we're about 30 minutes in, and everyone has been watered just recently, but it's pretty dramatic, the hardening off process. So, like, even though it's about 20 degrees cooler outside of the greenhouse, they just don't tolerate change very well. These are standing back up pretty good. They were wilted as well. But I'm hoping with a fresh watering that they'll perk back up. But yeah, outside is kind of just rough on all these guys. Everything was just laid over. And even my croissants are outside. Check those croissants out. These tomato plants, we put them outside. I need to stake them pretty bad because inside they were propped up. But look, womp, womp, womp. So, going to now trim off all the dead parts from when we had that frost snap that came through. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut off everything that's dead so that the plant doesn't try to repair itself and send all its energy to fixing that, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I've trimmed up a lot of the crispy bits, and I left some on there that were half and half, kind of, just to give them maybe just a little second chance. But I also trimmed up my tomato plant that had a bunch of dead on it. So we'll see about that one. But we're almost an hour in of them being outside. I'm going to give it a little bit longer, and then I'm going to start moving them back in because for the most part they're perking up. Some of them are just still kind of droopy. But this is what we got to do every day until we're ready to plant. Because if we were just to throw these down in the ground right now, they would never make it. Okay, the play date is over for the seedlings outside, and I'm going to put them back in the greenhouse now. So. Okay, everybody's tucked back inside. Somehow I feel like I've lost space, but I think it's because I added my croissants in here too. So I hope everyone had a good time outside. Everyone's kind of been shuffled around a little bit. I'd love to be able to keep this open to air it out. However, I am a little concerned. For good reason. Get out of here, cat. So I'll just stay out here for a little bit longer and keep this open as long as I'm outside. And just keep an eye on them. Fingers crossed they all bounce back.